Hey guys, it's Phil here, and I'm back with a AEW and WWE toy haul. Last week's went over so well, I thought, hey, let's just try it again. Let's do it again. We picked up some more figures, picked up some toys, but before we do, let's get to some business. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you know when we're going live, but most importantly, hit subscribe. Tell your friends and your family that, hey, if they like toys, I'm your guy. I like wrestling toys. You guys see I got it all behind me. So going to be doing these hopefully weekly, depending on how much stuff I pick up. If I don't pick up anything, of course, I'm not going to do a toy haul. But it's very rare that I go an entire week without picking up something. So if you guys are toy fans, more importantly, wrestling fans, hit that subscribe button so you know when we're live. Because of you guys, I had the pleasure of attending Corbin Con this past weekend. Corbin Con took place in Corbin, Kentucky, hence the name Corbin Con. Corbin is my adopted hometown. I'm originally from Barberville. Actually, that's where I live now. But Corbin is just right next door. It's where I've worked for years. I worked at a comic book store there for years. I worked several jobs there. I worked there literally every day. So Corbin is my adopted hometown. It's like if I tell people where I'm from Corbin. I'm not from Barberville. Even though I am from Barberville, that's a whole nother story that you guys do not care about. Anyways, Corbin Con was a fun little event. They had over 2,000 people come through the door this year. It was my first Corbin Con. They've been putting this on, I think, for about 3 years now, maybe 4. They run about twice a year. They usually do a spring show and a fall show. So this was their spring show, and they ran it at the Corbin Civic Center, where they typically do run this event. That being said, the next Corbin Con will take place at the arena in Corbin in September. So you guys can check out Corbin Con on Facebook for more information about that. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about toys. And this is one of the first toys I found at this con. I am a huge Turtles fan. And you're like, oh, I thought you said this is a WWE. It is. Stick with me. So I picked up the Rock figure. It's TMNT's Playmates, Raphael as the Rock. And this figure is something I've been after this toy line for a very long time. I only have one. There's only 2 series. I think the only one I have so far is Raphael as Sting. And now I have Raphael as the Rock. So this figure comes with a lot of cool accessories. This is all it had with it. I'm happy, especially with the price I gave for it, because this is a pricey figure on card. It's like $50 on card. The only thing it's missing that I actually care about is the belt. That being said, I don't even think the belt fits around its waist, so it doesn't really matter. I probably wouldn't display it with it anyways. It's just cool to have. But yeah, this is a really fun figure. I am a fan of wrestling turtle figures. As an example, to kind of show you a size comparison, I also have a TMNT Archie Comics wrestling figure from NECA. And so I got Leo here. They're somewhat the same size. This one is definitely bulkier. As you can see, its shell's bigger, its body's bigger, its feet are bigger. Like, this is your typical Playmate style figure. There's no bend in the knee. There's only bend in the arm, waist swivel. This one has got a lot more articulation, but this is really fun. I love these figures, and I wanted something to... I've been wanting to pick these up, like I said. This is the first time I've seen them at a con, so I had to grab them. The next thing I picked up at the Corbin Con is Series 79, Daniel Bryan. This is from 2020, and this attire is from Money in the Bank 2019. You guys can see on the legs, it has the gold and leg kick pads. He also has the gold and green on. I don't know why I said gold and red. Gold and green kick pads, gold and green on the trunks. That one's kind of hard to see. He also comes with a short hair head. Picked up the con, doesn't have that one, but I had to have this in my collection because I only have a Daniel Bryan American Dragon Daniel Bryanson figure. I did not have a, why am I saying that? I had a American Dragon Daniel Bryanson figure, but I did not have a Daniel Bryan figure. other than I have a giant one, which I'll show you guys someday. But that is for another day. So stick around. But yeah, I really like this figure. I didn't have one, so I definitely wanted it. I've been picking up more modern guys in the lower level line in basics, and I guess the other main event's what they're called now. I usually pick up them in that line, but Brian is he's a different level. He gets an elite. So when you're the greatest in-ring wrestler of all time, you get an elite. And because I talked about the wrestling NECA figures, I picked up this next item. It is a WWE Mattel Masters of the WWE Universe ring. I guess it's still upside down, trying to get it the right way. I wanted a ring to put my turtles in because in the comic they have like this really like skulls on the top, and this is the closest I could get to that. It's supposed to be a blue apron. I thought this looked kind of like a turtle shell, even though it's Masters of the Universe. If you look at it, you can tell this is Castle Grayskull, but I wanted it to go with these figures. So I picked that up. I'm not a He-Man guy, so like a lot of the stuff that He-Man puts out, I don't know what is, but that is really cool, and I really enjoyed it. Also picked up 4 packs of the WCW 1991 cards. I'm a huge fan of these cards. I don't know why, because I'm not a card guy. I just like ripping some junk wax. I picked these up, probably going to rip these in some shorts for you guys. The last con I went to, Heroes and Hollers, I picked up a pack, and I picked up some fun stuff at that. From that, I got a Flying Brian that was really sick out of there. But my favorite from that one, of course, Sting. You got to get the icon. So hopefully I'll get another Sting. Hopefully I'll get another Flair. I got a Flair out of the first one. So really excited about those. For $6, 4 packs all day. So it's definitely worth it. $2 a pack. Or less than $2 a pack. So, and then my last items come from my boy Matt. As you guys know, I've shouted him out before. I have a toy guy. I can't believe I'm like a drug addict. I have a toy guy. And my toy guy in Nashville, I met in Alabama. We become really good friends. He is always out on the look for stuff for me, and sometimes he's out on the look for stuff I'm not even looking for, which is really awesome, especially when he comes through with things like this. He messaged me and said, "Hey, what do you think of this lot of figures?" And I was like, that's a good price. They're really nice. He said, "Good, they're in the mail. They're on your way." So he surprised me with these. He didn't 100% surprise me because he did tell me they were coming, but I didn't think, I was like, if that morning when I woke up, I'm not like, hey, I'm getting these in the mail. So wanted to shout him out again. Thank you, Matt. You know who you are. He's active. Like he likes the videos. He shares the videos. So if you see our Facebook and you see a guy named Matt, that's probably him. So Matt hooked me up with, and this is the first one I'm going to show off. Unmatched 11 AEW Jay White. This is the 1 of 5,000 variant. I mean, not variant. 1 of 5,000 chase. And these are all chases. He sent me 3 AEW 1 of 5,000 chases. That is what surprised me even more. He sent me a couple like this is the 4th chase he's just mailed me out of nowhere, and I fucking love it. He's the man, and I'm very thankful. Like, I love that he thinks of me because he doesn't have to. Nobody has to. But he has been there through some rough times, and he always thinks of me when it comes to figures, and especially when he finds stuff like this. But yeah, this one is the 1 of 5,000 Jay White in his Bang Bang gear with Card Blade. The one thing that would have been cool about this figure would have been if the hand was on him and he was doing the gun. But fuck, I don't even care. It's sick. The Bang Bang Gang gear is awesome. And you would think, hey, man, that's enough. No, he sent me more. He also sent me the 1 of 5,000 Takeshna. I love the stoic head. I'm trying to get it in camera for you guys. It's kind of hard. I love the stoic head that's on him more than the screaming head. That being said, sick figure. I don't open my chases. I actually have a full display that someday I'll show you. That it's a store display, a shipper that I have all those in. And last but not least, don't call him Edge. He's the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, 1 of 5,000, shooting a promo. It's kind of weird because he's got the shirt there, got the shirt on the back. He's just rocking the vest. I'm happy. I fucking love it. The one thing about Jazzwares is they love to give a guy a microphone. I'm shocked that Jay White don't even come with one. Most of these come with a microphone now. I don't get why they're so microphone heavy, but man, I'm happy for it. I love this. Thank you again, Matt, for shouting me, thinking of me. And I wanted to give you a shout out. I'm missing one figure from this line of Series 16, and I have them all. The only one I'm missing is the rare Orange Cassidy in the sling. And it's like a denim sleeve. I've seen it before. I actually saw it when it was on shelves, and I didn't know it was a chase because it didn't have a sticker, and I didn't pick it up. So that's neither here nor there. That's this week's toy haul. If you stuck with me this far, make sure you like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share it with your friends. And we'll continue making these. I don't know that every week I'm going to have enough stuff to do a toy haul, but if I do, I wanted to shout you out. And it's definitely not every week. I don't normally go to cons twice in a month. Like, I don't have another convention scheduled for a while, so I don't know when I'll be doing another one of these. But if I find some more stuff, or if somebody like Matt just decides to drop really cool shit in my door, definitely going to share it with you guys. But I wanted to thank you guys for sticking around with me. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, and see you next time.